Hi everyone, my name is Jason and welcome to my channel. Now if you're new here, I do a lot of reviews on old tools. It's been a lot of tools because I basically refreshed every tool I had. I do appliances, I do simple repairs. I actually sometimes do shorts and I walk around my property and talk about things. But today we're going to talk about this BAUER 30-foot self-leveling cross-line laser level. And I just picked this up yesterday. So what we'll do, we're going to talk about it, unpackage it, try it. But first, I'm going to go over to Harbor Freight website and take a quick look at this, and we'll come back to this. And here we are on the Harbor Freight website. This is what I'll be talking about today. And I just picked this up yesterday, and this is the reason why I bought it right now. It's on the Insider Track for 25% off, which is a pretty good price on that. And I don't think these are big sellers, you know, and there's two on the shelf, and they had a lot of dust on them. And this is one of those tools that, do you need it? Probably not, but you know, one of those nice to have tools. I've actually never used one of these before. I never owned one, so this would be the first time I've actually used one of these. And if you look at the feedback rating on this, got 84%, and it says thrust tool works great for wood construction use. I have future plans for using this to set up my model railroad, as well as using it to create straight lines when I cut down my long bed pickup. I use a standard camera tripod, and it seems to work just fine. Great price, justify the cost on a very first project. Tile a shower at both vertical and horizontal reference lines, and cast the line from the floor to the ceiling to wall. Excuse my cat, because I'm projecting my camera on my PC. Okay, now I'm going to show you which one, how many they have here. So we got, of course, the longer you go up on this, you know, more the price goes up on these as well. I got 30 foot, which is the one we're going to be talking about, 40 foot, and you got the 50 foot here. And then there's a tripod there. That's actually a pretty good price in a tripod. I've got at least 6 of them from all different recordings and channels I run. And then we got down here, we got a 100 foot 3.1. And there's a laser level also down here. And then they got this one corner one. All right, let's get back to unboxing it. So 3-foot max that we talked about. And what this has here, bright light, up to 30 feet, of course, within 3/16 of an inch accuracy, manual mode for angled applications, cross-line laser pattern for quick and easy alignment. Now, one thing to keep in mind here, this is not rechargeable. It requires 2 AA batteries, so I imagine it doesn't use that much power. If this was rechargeable, you can probably just double the price on this. All right, so I'm using a Quinn scissors. I actually love these scissors. Actually got a review on as well, if you want to check that out. Yeah, these packages are really tough. Next, this was actually on the shelf. I went to one Harbor Freight in the cities, and this is Minneapolis, and almost everything was in lockup. So I imagine that was a high theft location, right, almost in downtown Minneapolis. And it looks like you got a little bag with it. That fits in there for storage. Oh, and it does come with the batteries. I was just going to grab some Amazon batteries. All right. So here it is here. Okay, let's put the batteries in it. All right, let's get this stuff out of here. I always buy Amazon batteries. I usually buy them in a 100 pack. But so much stuff now don't use batteries. It's all rechargeable. I just bought a new Rocco, latest model, and it's a rechargeable remote. It's the first time ever that they ever had a rechargeable remote. So this comes off, and there's your battery compartment. Positive, negative, on. Of course, you can't go put this on with the tripod and get it set up. And it comes with this attachment like that. I'm not sure what that part is for. I have to look at the instructions real quick. I'm just going to mount it on a tripod. All my tripods got, the one I got here got this connector on it, so it's mounted on like that. All right, so here's the instructions. Just curious what that bracket is for here. It looks like that is magnetic, which we'll try real quick. That's going to move my camera with me over to my metal cabinet here. Yep, so that sticks there perfectly. All right, so we're going to pull that magnetic bracket back off, and we're going to mount it to a tripod here. And it's interesting here, this tripod I've had since 1984 and as a teenager when I took my first started getting photography, and I haven't been able to find anything like it because it's all metal. You will not be able to buy all metal camera tripod anymore. They're pretty much plastic. A lot of times and the plastic ones, I've had several of them where these break, and this is still holding up after all those years. And it's probably important to make sure your tripod is level also, and this is just going to mount on there. And I'll have to shut all the lights off in here to get this going. So that's our power button to turn the laser on off. And this is our self-leveling switch, which I'll show you how that operates. Let's hit the power button, turn that laser on. I'm going to shut my lights off here. And let's go over to something smoother. A little rough, all those tools. Okay, I guess this cabinet I know is smooth. All right, so there's that switch on the side here. I'm going to turn that on. Now you see how it's blinking red and green. So what happens is that you want to try, and this will self-level, so you want to move that till that turns solid green. So once we get solid green, we know we are level. So I guess you probably don't have to try and level your tripod. All right, so there we go. So now we're going to put it on level, and you see it blinks, and that's red. And then we just move this around until we can get that level again, and it will turn green. And that was just a simple demonstration of this. I'm not exactly sure what I'm using this for yet. I'm sure I'll find something, but it does fit. You got a bag that fits conveniently in that bag, and there you can just put it for storage. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments, and have a great day, and thanks for watching.